I love how I pressed unmute and it didn't unmute me. It just didn't unmute me. I pressed the fucking button. God damn it. That makes me so mad. Anyway, if you want to suggest a song, feel free to. I play off my own. I play locally, so I would have to download it and all that. So I wouldn't actually be able to play it until like the next stream or something. But you can suggest a song if you want. Anyway, the next bingo thing is about escaping from somewhere. It seems like it makes sense, to go with 999. It is the first game in a Zero Escape series. So, there's a lot of escaping to be done in this game. Let's get started. I have to earn one achievement about escaping from somewhere. So I'll just play until I get an achievement for escaping from somewhere. I don't know what the achievements are in this game. Let me make sure that the achievements are actually working, just to be sure. I am hoping I can get one from just escaping from the first room. This game is fiction, by the way, y'all. Just so y'all know. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A loud noise startled Junpei awake, and his eyes snapped open. As they adjusted to the light, he realized that he didn't recognize his surroundings. Ow! With a crack, Junpei's head connected with something metal. He rolled over and threw out his hand to steady himself, but he found himself groping at empty air. His balance lost, and his still fuzzy mind struggling to understand what was going on, Junpei tumbled down to the cold gray floor. So I saw Super Great Friends stream this game, and I have played this first challenge before in AI Somnium Files 2, where they did the exact same challenge, but they replaced Junpei with Aiba. So I should know the solution, but chances are I've completely forgot it, which is fine. Ouch, god damn it! God, what the hell? Junpei glared around the room, still trying to The fall had shaken the last cobwebs of sleep from his mind, and finally he understood where he'd fallen from. It was a bed. A 3-level bunk bed, in fact. Junpei had fallen apparently from the topmost bunk. Damn. There's a railing up there. How'd you fall from that, Junpei? How'd you do that? His shoulder hurt, his knee hurt, his hip hurt, his entire body hurt. He could feel a bump forming on his forehead where he'd slammed it against the low ceiling. He wondered if that bump was the reason he felt his vision wavering a bit, but that seemed unlikely. At first he thought the tremor that ran through his legs was just another effect of his rude awakening, but as he looked around, he realized it was real. The whole room was shaking. Was it an earthquake, he wondered? It didn't seem likely. It was shaken far too quickly for an earthquake. Then again, Junpei had no idea what it was, if not an earthquake. He tried to tell himself it was important. Junpei rubbed the growing bump on his head and gingerly climbed to his feet. His balance regained, he finally took his first good look around the room. And muttered to himself, "Where am I?" His pain momentarily forgotten in the face of the confusion of his circumstances, Junpei looked around the room once again. Minutes passed while Junpei struggled to get his bearings. Then, as suddenly as they begun, the tremors ceased. A cold silence fell over the room. From somewhere far away, Junpei could hear the sound of metal squeaking. He felt his stomach tighten. There were 1,000 things the sound could have been, but none of the things he could think of were good. In an attempt to distract himself, Junpei looked around the room once more. There was a stove that looked more antique than functional. The 3-level bunk bed had mattresses that were so thin that they were little more than blankets. On the other side of the room was an identical bed, and set in the wall between the beds was a slightly dirty iron door. The first thing Junpei noticed about the door was the number roughly emblazoned across it. On the surface of the door, in red paint, someone had written 5. 5? What's this 5 mean? Suspicious and utterly confused, Junpei approached the door slowly. Standing at last in front of the door, Junpei grabbed hold of the L-shaped handle. It's kind of L-shaped. I don't know. A push yielded no movement, and a pull the same result. A few more tries cemented the truth in Junpei's mind. It wouldn't open. It didn't matter how much he pushed and shoved, the handle wouldn't budge. Next to the door was an odd-looking device that reminded Junpei of a card reader. It didn't take a genius to figure out that the odd-looking device was keeping the door shut. Junpei knocked hard on the door. Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Open the door! There was no response. Junpei threw his left fist into the door. And stopped. What the hell is this? He wasn't really sure what else to say. On his left wrist was a bracelet of a sort he'd never seen before. In the center was a large LCD display. It looked like nothing else so much as a watch, but it clearly wasn't that. After all, it only showed a single number. 5. That's the same as the door. True, the numbers were the same, but he had no idea what it might mean. All he knew was that it was strange and new, and he wanted it off. Junpei flipped his hand over as if to remove a watch, but the other side of the bracelet was solid. No buckle, no clasp, nothing. He sighed and flipped the thing back over. There were a number of rivets around the rim of the face, perhaps. He pushed them, but nothing happened. On a watch, they might be dials for adjusting date or time, but on this bracelet, they did nothing. Junpei was at a loss. What was he going to do? Growing more desperate, he began to tug at it. However, damn! It's no good. Damn thing won't come off. A steel ring ran from the face around Junpei's wrist and back into the face. He wouldn't be pulling the bracelet off any time in the near future. What the hell is the deal with this thing? Frustration and desperation were beginning to mix as the reality of the situation began to dawn fully on Junpei. So much was happening, and none of it made sense. Junpei felt as though he were about to explode. Where am I? And why the hell am I here? Why? Why? What the hell happened to me? It was at that moment that he noticed the window. The window was round, rimmed in riveted brass, like a window from an early 20th century ship. What? Wait, am I in a ship? Junpei walked slowly toward the window. He could see nothing beyond it but thick, impenetrable darkness. Junpei squinted, trying to see something, anything. It was at that moment You've got to be kidding me. What the hell is going on in here? A crack split the glass of the window, and for a moment, Junpei stared at it. Then the window burst, and water began to pour into the room. What the hell? God damn it! Junpei yelled and spun around. His feet slipping on the water already coming through the window, he ran for the door. Hey! Anyone! Is anyone there? Come on, if you're there, say something! There was no reply. As Junpei screamed and pounded on the door, the water began to rise. It was now ankle deep on the floor and rising quickly toward his knees. Things were not looking good for Junpei. Not good at all. He needed to find a way out, and quickly. Junpei ran a hand across his forehead, brushing the sweat out of his eyes, and looked around the room. Seek a way out. Operations during an escape. During an escape, you can move to different parts of the room by touching the bottom screen. Since many areas require very exact selection, we recommend you use the stylus. Searching during an escape. During an escape, you can touch the background to search anywhere in the room. Areas you can investigate will be highlighted yellow the moment you touch them. Depending on the nature of the location you touch, you might find an item or a hint. Begin searching by touching places on the bottom screen. How to move. Touch the triangle icon on the bottom screen. Doing so will change the viewing angle of the room and move you to a different locations. You can do the same thing by pressing left, right, and down on the control pad. Bird's eye view. If you want to know where you are, touch X on the camera icon on the bottom screen. This will show you where you are and what direction you're facing. Saving during an escape. Pressing start will allow you to save. If you want to quit, we recommend pressing start. Purpose of the escape. The purpose of each escape is to get out of the room. How do you do that depends on the room. You'll need to search all throughout the room to discover what you'll need to do to get out. Search for hints and items that may help you find a way out. Alright. Water just keeps pouring through the window. It's like a waterfall. I don't think shoving something into the window is going to stop the water. In other words, if I don't want to die, I need to find a way out of this room. I have to figure this out. A bulletin board. Looks like someone put a note on it. About items. During an escape, investigating certain parts of the room will allow you to obtain items. Once you've obtained an item, you'll be able to go to the item screen. Touching an L item on the top left will take you to the item screen. While on the item screen, you'll be able to investigate, hold, and combine items that you found. If you want to investigate an item you found, touch the icon for that item in the item screen. And then touch search, R, in the top right corner of the bottom screen. Okay. So, it is a piece of paper, a note from the bulletin board, solid triangle, solid red triangle, solid blue triangle, clear blue triangle. What does it mean? This is more tutorializing than I remember. Okay. Picture frame. Nothing on the back of it. An old picture frame. There's a picture of a ship in it. There's screws keeping the back on. The note's got mer and mer in red and mer in blue. Alright. Doesn't seem like there's anything hidden in the sink. This is the only drain in this room. There's a towel next to the sink. This is the middle bunk. Okay. I guess that's a lever, huh? Maybe if I pull it... Well, looks like pulling on a lever just makes a weird noise. Great. The light's still red and the display hasn't changed. Damn it. Why the hell isn't this thing opening? Alright. Can I look on it? The groove on the side of this thing looks like it's made to have a keycard swiped through it, or something like that. Maybe if I can find a card, I can unlock this thing. Maybe. Five, huh? What does that mean? Alright. A small red key. Well, Junpei grabbed the key and shoved it into his pocket. He intended to leave immediately, but something stopped him. His reflection stared back at him from the mirror, but he had scarcely recognized himself. What's up with my face? His confusion was well justified. His face was drawn and pale, and the dark circles under his eyes made him look as though he was nearly dead. Man, what the hell happened to me? How did I end up here? Even as he said it, something in his mind opened, and a memory bobbed to the surface. It was the last thing Junpei remembered before waking up in the strange room. It was past midnight when he came home. Junpei shuffled up the stairs and opened the door to apartment 201. Inside was his apartment, a small one-bedroom affair that ran him about $630 a month. He moved into it when he entered college, and so far, he'd been there 3 years and 7 months. He stepped inside and turned on the lights. The fluorescent lights on the ceiling blinked and flickered slowly to life, as if waking up from a deep slumber. Their cold light illuminated the landscape he'd come home to so many times before. Everything was as he'd left it. The magazines piled up in the corner, the textbooks collecting dust, the CD cases covering the floor, the jeans and t-shirt he'd worn the day before, then tossed onto the floor. Hey, that's how I live too. There was one thing that didn't belong, however. There was a breeze. Breaths of cold night air wafted into his apartment, carrying the smells of autumn with them. The white curtain framing on his window swayed gently in the wind. Huh, that's weird. Did I leave that open? Junpei walked toward the window, trying to remember if he'd closed it or not before he left. One of the panes was hanging open. He stuck his head out and looked around. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Junpei shrugged. He must have just left it open earlier. He closed the window. Then it happened. Junpei turned and found himself face to mask with a man dressed all in black. The man wore a deep hood and a bulky glass mask. His face was entirely hidden. Junpei tried to scream, but all he could manage was a strangled croak. He tried to step toward the man, but his legs could no longer support his weight. Junpei collapsed to the floor, a crumpled heap of limbs like a discarded puppet. Too late, he noticed the white smoke that was quickly filling his apartment. A small object shaped distressingly like a grenade sat on the floor in front of his face, hissing. The white smoke poured out of it at an incredible rate. This is pretty much how it would go with me too if I suddenly saw a person intruding into my house and they were right up against me. Only I wouldn't need the smoke or the gas grenade to knock me out. I would just faint. I would just be like, ah. And then, I would be dead. The intruder would probably kill me. The smoke had grown so thick that the details of Junpei's apartment began to fade into the white haze. He could feel his mind begin to fade as well. A white haze that was not the smoke creeping into the edges of his vision. Consider this a privilege. You have been chosen. A rasping voice wormed its way out of the gas mask. It was cold and harsh and distorted in some way Junpei couldn't put his finger on. You are going to participate in a game. The nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line. That was the last thing Junpei remembered. The white smoke overpowered him, the masked man faded from his vision, and he felt his consciousness fall away into the white mist. That's right. The guy with the gas mask. That son of a bitch must have taken me here. As to who the man was, or might have been, Junpei had no idea. Indeed, he wasn't even sure that his assailant had been a man. The voice had been cold and mechanical, likely passed through a voice changer, and the body had been covered in a thick cloak. Who was the man in the mask? You have been chosen. Junpei remembered that much, but what it might mean, that was beyond him. Junpei had no idea where he was or why he was there. There was only one thing from his memory that seemed important. You are going to participate in a game. The nonary game. It is a game where you will put your life on the line. The nonary game, huh? What the hell is a lonery game? God damn it. With a yell, Junpei drove his fist into the mirror. Okay, anyway, back to the game. This pipe supports the bed. Anything else in there? Nope, just the keys. The key is a very important item in games like this. I mean, clearly. Let's look around. I can keep looking till the cows come home. All I'm going to find up there is that pillow. However, damn it! He had to get one more damn it out before he was done. Isn't there anything else I can use? Look, there's a suitcase right there. Junpei, Jumpy. Calm down. No dice. It's locked tight. Let's see if there's anything in the keyhole. The red key might work, but it does seem like I need a passcode as well. There are some hangers on the pole. Another locked suitcase, huh? There's just like the blue... This is just like the blue briefcase. Yep, there's a lock on this one too, and it's not opening. Alright, so probably need the red key for this, I imagine. Well, let's see if there's anything in here. Huh, looks like there is. A key? Yeah, there's a little blue key in the bottom of this pot. Odd. 1 second, y'all. This key's pretty small. Definitely not for a door. We've seen what it's for. We've seen what it's for, Jumpy. Alright. So, how do I get these numbers? Let's look around some more. Seems like I looked everywhere, but I probably didn't. Damn, nothing here. I can't bring myself to call this a bed. It feels like a board with a sheet on it. It's pretty flat. Uh-huh. This again. What does it mean? So, we got blue and red shapes. We've seen a blue and red... Okay, there we go. We've seen a blue and red suitcase. I have to be honest, I don't really remember the solution to this. Looking at this now. How do I get the numbers? Let's find out. Let's look around a bit more. All I can see from down here is the underside of the top bunk. It's pretty high up there. Man, this is a pretty poor excuse for a bed. There's barely any space between the bed and the ceiling. I don't think I'd even have enough space to turn over. I bet money this was for poorer passengers or maybe the ship's crew. I gotta die someday, but I sure as hell don't want it to be here. Any other clues I can glean from this? No. Okay. Don't believe I've seen anything that can help me get the codes for the suitcases. I just have the keys. I wonder what would happen if I just put the key in now. Here we are at the middle bunk. There's a pipe at the other end of the bed. There's nothing up top. Ladder? I can't see the bottom of the ladder. Oh man, the water's already up to the bottom of the bed. I gotta hurry this up. Alright. So. Alright, let's see what happens if I put this blue key in the keyhole. And nothing. I guess I'm going to need some sort of code for the dial. Well, I don't have a, damn it! Open, you stupid thing! I don't think it's gonna open if I whack it on the wall a couple times. Might make me feel better. Not gonna help though. Alright, Junpei, don't freak out. Keep it cool and look around for some more clues. Oops. I keep misclicking. Hold on. There we go. Not much in this room. Look at this again. Did I miss something here? This is the door to the stove. Well, it opens easily enough. Sure wish the door to get out of here was that easy to open. Okay. Well, that solves the mystery of whether or not this stove has been used before. What's this? It looks red. Screwdriver. Alright, we saw that there were screws in the back of the picture. So, let's combine it and see what happens. Well, the screwdriver got those screws off easily enough, and here's the picture. Nice boat. Oh my. Alright. This is tricky. Hold on a second. Alright. Gotta get it. Okay. Yeah. Hold on. Okay. Oh, that's close. Alright. I really don't understand the controls for this. Alright. So I'm going to do a little quick screen cap of this. Alright. This is the first puzzle in the game. So nothing too complicated. Although it is worth noting, this clue here is in black and white. These are in color. Wonder if that makes a difference. It doesn't look like it seems to. I'm looking at this right now. Well, okay. Yeah, it doesn't. So the solid square, be it blue or red, is 0. The clear triangle is 2, facing that way. And then solid triangle, 6, 3. 0, 2, 6, 3 for the blue briefcase. Let's go. Look, game, I figured it out. I figured it out, game. I appreciate your help. I love the Zero Escape series, but it doesn't do a great job letting you figure things out for yourself. It really doesn't. That's probably its biggest issue. And because of that whole thing, I forgot the code. Hold on. It was 0 0 to 9 0 to 6 3 0 2 6 3. Okay. I guess I'm going to have to find the right 4 numbers. All right, let's give this another try. Please. Get game. You already... All right. 0 2 6 3. All right, let's see if these numbers work. I turn the key and hey, looks like it's working. Yes. All right, let's open this baby up. Yes, it opened. Looks like there's something in here. What is this? A file. Alright, let's see what's in this file. Digital root. Let's see here. Compute a digital root with the following steps. First, add all the numbers in question to one another. If you end up with something greater than a single-digit number, add the digits to one another. For instance, if you have a double-digit number, add the number in the tens place to the number in the ones place. Keep adding digits in this matter until you have a single-digit answer. The final single-digit answer is your digital root. EX. The digital root of 678 would be... Hold on. I can get this myself. It'd be 3, right? Yeah. Therefore, the digital root of 678 is 3. The digital root of 1, 2, 3, 4 would be 1. It would be 1. Therefore... Okay, got it. I see. So I just keep adding numbers until I get a single-digit number. Huh, looks like there's something on the back of this thing. A notebook, a pen, a calculator, and a stack of key cards. Huh. Alright. Looks like some key cards. There's a number written on each card. 678. Does that mean something? Nothing on the back. Alright. New material has been added to the file screen. Oh, that's right, this game comes with a calculator. That's rather nice of it. I don't need a calculator to get a digital root, but thanks. Where was the other suitcase? Was it... It was in the stove, right? Oh, no. I'm wrong. Where was it? Was it under the pillow? No. There we go. Okay. Boy. All right. That is 7, 4, 8, 5. I guess I'm probably going to need a key for this lock before I can put in any numbers. All right. Oh, wait. I should be holding the key when I click that. All right, let's stick that red key in there. It's not opening. In fact, it's not doing anything at all. Well, all right. I take that back. I guess I can move the dial now. So it looks like I'm going to have to put in the right numbers and then turn the key. I do that, this thing should pop right open. Let's give it a shot. Okay, the numbers are correct. Yes! I unlocked it. It's opening. More key cards. So 7485. Maybe we need that for more than just a excuse me. Maybe we need that for more than just a combination. So, the digital root of 7485 is 6. However, we don't have a 6 key card for red, do we? So, I don't know. Might have to think about this one. Still, I'm going to go ahead and write that down. I thought there was something to take notes on in this game. Maybe not. That's okay, I got a notepad. Hold on a second. And again, blue was 0 to... Or rather, yeah, 0 to 6, 3. And if I wanted the digital root of that, it would be 2. So curiously, I get a number that's... Like, I don't know if the combination for the 2... For the blue key combination would be the right red key card, and vice versa. That seems odd, but maybe. I'll go ahead and give that a shot. All right. These cards with numbers on them. I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to use them. Alright, let's slide this card and see if it works. And... Huh. It's not working? Why? Damn it. No, that's right. I still have cards I haven't used. Junpei is like... So can I... Shoot, I can't get it to do anything with just these red cards. Oh, I get it. I get it. Okay, so we combine. Are we combining? No? I mean... What if I did this? The files. Yeah? Oh. So you're just kind of explaining it to me. Are you just going to do it yourself? Oh, no, okay. Alright, 3 cards that give me a digital root of 5. 1, 6, and 7 would do that. Let's give it a shot. Alright, I think this is gonna work. There we go! There's a new noise! Huh. Did it just unlock? Well, that light was red, and now it's blue. No doubt about it. There's nothing keeping me in here now. Time to go! Alright. Time to go. You heard the man. You found it. Achievement unlocked. Escape from the room you woke up in. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been achieved. We'll go ahead and read the rest of this. Accompanied by a wall of angry water, Junpei shot out of the room and into the opposing wall. Gasping to catch his breath, he looked around. He was in a narrow hallway. The water that had followed him out of the room was rapidly pouring out of the door. It flowed quickly down the hallway and slammed into the foot of the short flight of stairs. Just 5 steps, in fact. And at the top of the short staircase... a door. Another door! Junpei leapt up the stairs, straight for the door. The door burst open, and Junpei exploded out of it, only to freeze in his tracks. What other possible response could there have been to what he saw? What the hell? His voice trailed off, and all he could do was stare. A polished floor stretched out before him, ornate staircases rising up from the edges, each one of them equidistant from the others. The stairs and pillars were solid wood, and Art Nouveau embellishments and decorations covered the walls and pillars. It looked like nothing so much as the entrance to a luxurious mansion from the early 1900s. Junpei couldn't help but wonder, was he really in a ship? The water quickly filling the hallway behind him suggested that, yes, he was. As he looked, a fresh wave rolled out of the room he'd been in, gathering speed as it moved down the stairs. Yeah, that's what I thought. This is totally a Wait, what the hell? A wave? Shit, I gotta get out of here! Junpei spun around, his wet shoes squeaking in protest on the polished floor, and ran toward this tremendous staircase in front of him. C-deck. B deck. As he ran, he glanced quickly at the plates mounted on the wall, denoting the decks of the ship. He took the stairs two at a time, not entirely sure where he would find himself. Just as he began to wonder where, in fact, the stairs did lead, Junpei saw another person out of the corner of his eye. He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't just one person he'd seen. On the landing to the left of the stairs, there were 4 people staring at him. He stopped short, nearly tripping over the next stair, and looked. It wasn't... Oh, sorry. And on the right, 3 more. All told, there were 7 of them. It looked as though they had been on their way down the stairs. They'd stopped short when they saw Junpei, their eyes wide. He'd done the same, of course, and now they stood there, staring at one another. Junpei didn't move, one foot placed awkwardly on the next step. In the middle of a stride, who were these people? This entire interaction lasted only a matter of seconds. The woman spoke to Junpei, and time began to move again. Okay, well, I think we're going to save here. Because I'm definitely planning to come back to this. But I did unlock the achievement. We are done with the achievement. I'm sorry for Madras. I think you walked into the stream when I'm about to end it. But thank you for catching the end of my 999. I was there. As you can see, the goal in the upper right was to earn an achievement about escaping from somewhere. I escaped from the first stream in the game, so I've earned that achievement. The goal has been met. We are going to mark this. One second. What was the color again? There we go. All I have left now to complete this row is beat a game that takes place in a country you'd like to live in. I've already chosen the game for this. I'll go ahead and show it. Unfortunately, it is too long a game to finish right now. And I'm not sure if I'm going to stream it or not. I might. I will let you, the audience, decide. I don't know. Here. Let's start the game up. I won't be playing... Well, I'll play a little of it. Let's play a little of the game. For the people who walked in, I will play the game. I have to eat dinner, though, so I won't play too much of it. Okay. The orbital elevator Atlas, constructed in the wake of the resource of the 21st century, its promise of clean and unlimited solar energy looks set to restore peace to a shattered world, but all this changed with the discovery of the fusion power. Overnight, Atlas became obsolete, and the alliance of the nations which had funded its construction went their separate ways. Once again, war erupted, as if Atlas, spurned by its creators, had struck the world in vengeance. Here, in the Republic of Bergen, a new war is about to begin. So the country I went with, that I want to live in, was, excuse me a moment, I seem to have forgotten it at the moment, but it's a country I want to live in. Norway. Norway is the country I want to live in. The country is Norway. Bergen is a city in Norway. There's nothing wrong with my memory. I'm not getting old. There's got to be a way out of this country. Would they expect me to escape by sea? Driver, head for Port Total. Total base. My name is Albert. I'm a Wanzer. I just received urgent orders. An escort detail at Port Total, highest priority. What the hell could be going on out there? Things have changed since Wanzers became practical. Wars have become more frequent, more brutal. Some say those machines stole our hearts. Colonel, we found him. He's on his way to Porter Tothel. Ha! He won't escape that easily. Think you can outwit me, Orwin? Prepare the cruise missiles for launch. Yes, sir. I'll take care of the rest. And then this country will be ours! Gun Hazard. This is Front Mission, Gun Hazard, by Omiya Soft, distributed by Square. So yeah, I just looked up a list of games that took place in various countries I'd want to live in. There were no games that took place in Malta that I wanted to play. Excuse me, I think I need to configure my controls. Hold on. Controllers. Up, down, left, right. Select start. Y, B, X, A, L, R. Save. Tools. Big hotkeys. There were no games I wanted to play that took place in Malta. There were a few games from Malta. They're all like war games, so you're only attacking and destroying Malta, I guess. So I went with my second choice, which was, I'm just going down the list of countries that are like really kind to trans people, basically. and second on the list after Malta was Norway, which does in fact seem like a nice place to live. Maybe I'll move there if this, if Trump wins the election, but I'm sure that won't happen. Anyway, yeah, they got very good rights over there, and they all speak English, so I could move there and not be completely confused. So what more could you ask for, right? So yeah. I looked up games that took place in Norway. There are a few more. A lot of games that took place in Norway for like A chapter, A level. I don't know if that counts. But then I saw this one and I'm like, hey, this is the game I heard of that's kind of like Cybernator. Same developers as Cybernator, I think. Vulcan, rather. Cybernator in the US. And similar gameplay. And I loved that game. I thought it was great. So, I hear the game's not too hard, which is another plus, but it is a bit long. So, yeah, there is that. What is going on with the controller? Hold on a second. Okay. Got an accidental diagonal. Whoop. Nah, 7. Hell nah. So the coup's already underway. The army's finally played its hand. Unbelievable. If they think they can get away, what? No time for chit-chat, Chaxt. The president's en route now. They're evacuating him until this blows over. We have our orders. Understood. On my way. Alright, let's see. We got a gun. We got a jump. We got a thing that goes da-dun. And we got a punch. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is very much... This is a chunky little mech, like the ones from Vulcan. Let's see. Okay, we got a shield. Do we have a dash? Doesn't seem like we do. Okay. How much time do we have? It won't be long before they figure out what we're up to. From what I hear, our Hillbrand's the ringleader. The Colonel? Unbelievable. Whoops. Excuse me. Oh, look at the little guys. Hey. It'll be underway in a matter of minutes. Keep a close watch until then. Yes, sir. Please hurry on to the... Text! Incoming! Lyros! Oh! Well, that was Lyros, everybody. Ha ha he! There you are, Mr. Orwin! Colonel Hillbrand! The one and only! Now if you would be so kind as to come with me! ... Get him! Sir! There's a supply truck parked at the other end of the dock. Start heading for it. I'll cover for you. Okay. I'm covering. Hey. I get a feeling this isn't a battle I'm allowed to win, but I'll try. Stop. Stop? With the majority of the NORAD army under my control? I think not. Surrender! Forget it! You're not getting away with this! How do you propose to stop me exactly? Ha! Just shoot yourself and save my men the trouble. I've made it to the trailer. I think I can drive it. Let's move. You think that piece of junk will save you? Ugh. Uh-oh. Hey. All right. We seem to be doing okay. Oh, he ran. Take that. Take that and this. Grah, you stubborn pinheads! Where are my reinforcements? Damn. I'll deal with you later. Count on it. Okay. I was worried this would be like the president or whoever this is getting kidnapped and there's nothing I can do to stop it. But no. We stopped it. We can't rest yet. Ark won't let us go that easily. No worries, sir. I'll protect you, Lyros. I won't let your death be in vain. Mission complete. Rescued Orwin. I did not rescue the other guy. Okay, you get EXP in this game. There are RPG elements, and I hear that's why this game is kind of long. Check, sir. I think we can relax a little now. I owe you my life, soldier. Just doing my duty, sir. So, how are we going to get you out of Bergen? We have to assume Mark's coup goes to the highest levels of our government. Our best chance would be the Beeg army base. I doubt the rebels have swayed them yet. Beeg's northeast of here. A pretty long haul. Not to mention a dangerous one. I'll need your help. Yes, sir. I will be helping the president next time. I'm assuming it's autosave. I didn't get like a save prompt or anything like that. But yeah. Oh, good night, Trash Bunny. I'm heading off myself. Gotta eat some salad or food or something. I'll figure it out. But yeah, hey, thanks everybody for joining me as I got a few bingo squares. I'm intrigued by Front Mission. I'm glad that there's dialogue to read in silly voices. I can stand to stream a little more of this. So next time we'll be doing a few stages of this. You know, see if I have a good time. I really enjoyed Vulcan a lot, and I enjoyed what's it called, X-Ronza for the Genesis. Both other games where you pilot a little chunky mechs, and I hear this one's good and a great spiritual successor. So I think I will have a good time with this. I'm glad I'm finally playing it. I never would have thought I never would have thought to do it if it wasn't for this retro achievements thing. So retro achievements getting me into games. Get me into games, video games, y'all. Video games are cool. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Hold on a second, let me, I almost forgot, I'm rating people now. Let's do that. I will catch you all next time with, something. Maybe more Front Mission 2 or something else. It depends on what mood I'm